Hello everybody! Welcome back to the Yakes87 World Tour. My name is Yakes87, obviously. And we're getting ready to do 87 laps at Auto Club Speedway on the main oval track with the Xfinity car. Now we're going to be using the new Xfinity cars moving forward for the tour. They were updated a little bit, some changes to them. They don't drive that different, but I don't know. It's been fun. I've done a couple of laps with it just to kind of get familiar with the track, get warmed up with the track. But let's go do a pace lap, make sure we got brakes. Alright, cool. Not that we really need... Actually, we do need brakes because we're going to have to make a pit stop, but... So I know I said these videos were going to be coming out a little bit sooner, and they are, I promise, but I've had to kind of hit the brakes a little bit on the tour stuff just because with the Integrity Racing League playoffs in full swing, you know, last week and the week before, I took some time to get some extra practice in to make sure I was good to go for the playoff races. And miraculously, with a great, amazing effort at the Charlotte Roval of all tracks, I was able to make up 9 points and advance myself and just basically take that final transfer spot away. And I was so happy about that. And now, because of that, we've got 3 more races. We've got Dover on Monday. I'm recording this on Sunday, so that's tomorrow. And then we've got Talladega and Kansas. 3 tracks I think I can do good at, but obviously a lot of that practice time has gone to these races. So World Tour stuff is going to be coming probably very soon. Like I said, I'm stockpiling this one. We'll have this one out next week, or this week rather. Probably after the race, so I'll let you know how I go. But anyway, green flag is in the air here at Auto Club Speedway. So this is one of those tracks that I haven't really been looking forward to. I know it's a good track. It's a great track to race on. But I am terrible at this racetrack. But, you know, this might be an opportunity to learn some things and get better at this really, really bumpy racetrack. But I mean, it's a fun track. Hold on. Sorry, I had something in my throat, but it is a fun track to race on. I'm just not very good at it. So hopefully this will be a chance to pick up some technique, some skill, maybe run some really good laps around this racetrack. And who knows, maybe next time I go to race Auto Club Speedway, I will be just a little bit more competitive. Who knows? 40.3, there we go. But yeah, the World Tour videos, I kind of had to put them on the back burner right now because, you know, this is my first time running in the playoffs in the Integrity Racing League. So I wanted to make sure I gave it my full effort. And so pretty much any time I got to sit down and do some iRacing, you know, which was kind of limited windows the past couple of weeks, I kind of had to put forth that effort to running Richmond races and, you know, running laps on the Roval. You know, I had a little bit of window here. We're getting ready for the Dover race this afternoon. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let me go knock this one out real quick. I don't know when the road course races will be coming out, but this one will be out this week. And, yeah, 'cause the oval ones are a lot easier to knock out. I mean, this one's going to be pretty simple, you know, under an hour. And we'll get this one edited, thrown together, and you guys will be watching it. I don't know what day, probably Thursday maybe? Tuesday or Thursday. But yeah, you guys will have some World Tour content available to you. So we're 5 laps in. The car's driving pretty solid. Doesn't seem to be falling off the tires too bad. It's really rolling these corners really well. We're getting the power down and getting off the corners, and I really like the way this car drives. I don't know what exactly is different between the old Xfinity car and the new Xfinity car, but I did notice this one seems to be a lot more predictable. It doesn't push as much. It just kind of drives really smoothly, and I really like it. Yeah, this is my first time doing any sort of like long run event with the new Xfinity car. I haven't raced it yet, and in our Integrity Racing League secondary series we are still using the old car, so I've been driving a lot of the old car, but this is my first time, you know, really doing a deep dive into the new Xfinity car, and so far I honestly I like it. You know, it actually really drives nice on this track, and this is definitely a track I've struggled, especially with the Xfinity car. And I don't feel like I'm struggling getting around the track with this car. It drives really nice, and it's smooth, and it's, more importantly, it's fun. It's a fun car to drive. Well, anyway, I'm gonna focus up and run some laps. If anything happens, you guys will be there to see it. I am streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Yakes87, if you want to come check that out. Follow the channel, and when I go live with one of these challenges in the future, you'll be able to watch it as it happens. If not, enjoy the YouTube video, and make sure you like and subscribe and do all that, you know, fun stuff that helps increase channel metrics, because I appreciate that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys very shortly. Thank you for watching. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're on lap 26. We're about halfway through the fuel run, a little over halfway through the fuel run. I've noticed the tires are starting to fall off a lot now. The car is definitely a lot tighter than it was at the beginning. Obviously that's, you know, supposed to happen, but it's not so bad. Like, the old Xfinity car on this many laps would just get undrivably tight. But this thing, I still feel like, even though it's tight, that I can still, like, run good lap times and make the corner line and stuff like that. But I mean, it's 87 laps at Auto Club. I mean, it's not the most exciting track to turn laps on, but it's a lot better to turn laps on solo than something like Daytona and Talladega. So, you know, we're getting this done. Obviously, the interesting ones at Auto Club are going to be those road courses, which I've done a few laps on the road course with the Aston Martin, and that one's going to be tons of fun. So much fun. And obviously after that we've got the moto track with the HPD, and then the infield only track with the Kia Optima, which is one of my favorite road cars. I haven't driven it in, you know, a couple of years, so I'm really looking forward to diving back into the Kia and driving more of that car here at Auto Club Speedway. Now, after Auto Club Speedway, we are heading down the road to Irwindale Speedway for a series of short track and a figure 8 event. So I'm really excited about that. And then we're going to Laguna Seca and then up to Sonoma, and that will be all the tracks in California. So Sonoma's going to be interesting. There's like 5 track layouts, 4 road course and rallycross, so we'll get some rallycross in again. Maybe we'll figure out what we want to do about rallycross formatting, and then yeah, Irwindale's a bunch of short tracks, so that one I'm really looking forward to, because it's going to be a chance to knock off like a whole bunch of challenges really quick, because the short track events usually take 30 minutes. I mean, it's so easy to knock out the short track challenges, so looking forward to that. We can get through some of these longer ones and then get to some shorter ones, and we'll be able to stockpile some videos and get them lined up for a couple weeks, I think. You know, especially, you know, once the playoffs start winding down, you know, I'm not going to be needing to put as much practice time into the races for the league, and then we'll be able to my brain died. We'll be able to, you know, focus on these challenges. So we are coming up on the pit stop. I checked the fuel earlier. Let's just check it again real quick. We got an estimated 19 laps of fuel. So we're on lap 30 right now. So I'm thinking probably around lap 48. We're going to be, you know, 47 to 48. We're going to be looking at coming in for fuel and tires and taking this thing to the end. This is going to be just a one-stop challenge, not a two-stop challenge. So I'm wondering when we're going to get some two-stop oval challenges, but actually I think the first one, Miami and the Cup Car, was a two-stop, or maybe I just no, that was a one-stop. Never mind. Yeah, I don't think any of the ovals have been two stops yet. I think that might change when we get to Pocono. Pocono might change that. Daytona was a two-stop, but you know, we also ran that one as a race, and so there were yellows and damage fixing and just some fun, just a fun event there. That one was a multiple stop challenge, but yeah, I think Pocono is going to be the only two-stop oval track. Maybe Indy. But who knows? We will have to see. Yeah. Anyway, lap 32 complete. On lap 33 now, so we'll catch back in with you guys when we're getting ready to make the pit stop. So expect the pit stop in about 15 laps or so. So we'll see you soon. Like I said, live on Twitch if you want to. Well, obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can't hop in the chat now. But you know, if you want to follow the Twitch channel and get notified when we go live and hop in the chat and talk with me while I'm doing one of these challenges, then by all means, hop on over to twitch.tv/Yakes87 and follow along. And we'll see you guys in just a moment for the pit stop. Thank you for watching. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're on lap 47. We just got the 2 to go warning from the spotter. So we'll probably be coming into pit probably this time by, maybe next time. Let me just double check here. Yeah, we got 2.2. So not this time. We're going to come in next time, lap 48. And that will be enough to bring us to the end. As you can see, the tires are just gone on this thing. I'm just going into the corner. It's just all it wants to do is go up to the wall. One lap of fuel. So we're coming in this time, getting some fuel. I mean, even with the brake, it's just not wanting to turn, you know, going into those corners. So, word of advice: if you're running an Auto Club race with the Xfinity car, come in with about 5 or 6 laps left, because it was as soon as I got the 5 to go warning is when it really started to just push and drive like crap. Obviously not going for a competitive entry onto pit road, because we don't need to be competitive onto pit road. We just need to get it onto pit road. So that's what we're doing. Got to drive down this long pit road by myself. It says 64. I forgot to change the number on the car in the iRacing account. So optional. Oh, that's weird. Oh, you know what that was? Coming out of turn 4, I kind of I brushed the wall just a little bit with the fender. It wasn't a 2x. It was just it didn't even register as an incident point, which is kind of weird. But I did make slight contact with the wall, but it didn't even register as a 0x or anything. I just thought that was kind of strange. But that's where the optional repairs came from. But anyway, lap 49. We just got our tires. We got our fuel. And we're just cranking these along. You know, we're well past halfway. Halfway being lap 43 and a half. So, you know, we just gotta keep on going, and we got fresh tires, and let's get to lap 87. So, thank you for watching, and we'll catch up with you guys just before the end and bring you to the finish. So, thank you for watching. Hello everybody, welcome back to the final stretch of this challenge at Auto Club Speedway. So we just completed lap 80, so we have 7 laps to go, and we will be all done at Auto Club Speedway on the oval. I ran this one at night just because I haven't run a night race challenge since Five Flags Speedway, so I thought it would be kind of interesting, especially since the night track at Auto Club is so underused because they don't really race it at night anymore. I mean, I really like the look of this track at night. I think this track looks good at night. You know, the light really shines off of the blue walls here, and it just, I don't know, I really like the look of this track at night with the palm trees on the backstretch and everything, and I don't know, it's just, I know a lot of people don't like using the night track just because, you know, it is one of those tracks that doesn't really have a lot of grip, and when you run it in the daytime it kind of emphasizes that lack of grip. But I don't know, I like seeing things that are different, and you know, I don't really see the night track at Auto Club very often. A lot of times it's afternoon or late afternoon, but so that's kind of why I chose the night track, just because, you know, haven't done a night race challenge in a while and thought it would be a cool refresher to do some night racing on the big oval at Auto Club. So, you know, there's only so many oval tracks that actually have night lights. Actually, most of them do. There's actually only a handful that don't. So I want to try to utilize the night lighting when it feels appropriate, and I felt like night lighting at Auto Club was appropriate, just because it's not used a whole lot. And I know they don't race in it, so maybe if you're talking about like simulating a race, maybe the night lighting isn't appropriate, but I think it's fun. I really like the night lighting, and it definitely, if anything, made the tight feelings I'm getting in the setup worse because of the night. But either way, this has been really fun so far. And actually, for being a longer challenge, it actually went by pretty quickly. So I am definitely happy about that. You know, this is one of those oval challenges that just seem to take forever on paper, just because it's a very big track. But I mean, it hasn't felt that long. I mean, there was a moment there where I was just kind of like, oh yeah, it's more of this. But, you know, it kind of settled in, and I think part of it is just I'm having fun driving this track now. And I haven't really had fun racing or driving laps at Auto Club in a long time. So this is kind of very refreshing for me. Just in general, I feel like since my abilities and skills have improved over the last few months pretty drastically, I'm having a lot more fun at tracks that I don't usually have fun at. You know, tracks like Darlington. Like, we ran league races at Darlington. I hate Darlington. I think the track sucks to race on. But I had a lot of fun running Darlington. You know, big example, the Roval. I hated the Roval. It was like the worst track on the schedule for me. But I used my skills. I practiced for it, and I had so much fun at the Roval. I wish we had more Roval. But I'm looking forward to Roval challenges in the Yakes87 World Tour when we get there. But, yeah. So, Roval was fun. You know, Bristol. Love Vegas. You know, there's a lot of tracks that in Richmond. Richmond. I love Richmond. I have struggled so bad at Richmond. But here we go, coming for the white flag. White flag is in the air on this Auto Club Challenge. And, you know, I've struggled so bad at Richmond in the past couple of years. But this past trip to Richmond, even though I didn't really get to race it in the league race because of computer issues, which I got fixed, but I was having fun running laps at Richmond and racing Richmond again, and I think that was like the real like eye opener that like I'm no longer going to be struggling at these tracks. Like I've got this figured out, and you know we're gonna only get better from here, and that makes me really happy. So anyway, coming to the checkered flag out of turn number 4, Yakes87 World Tour Event 32 is in the books. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this challenge. Auto Club Speedway is awesome, and I used to hate this track, and now I don't. It's a fun track. I think this new Xfinity car helps it. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good day, everybody. See you later.